he's about to enter.
Oh, he's about to enter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you had some issues with your... Oh, hang on.
What are you doing?
You started it. Go. Arrest me.
Stop.
Arrest me.
I want everybody to know
will be
what
arrested.
the spirit is on.
Walking into a commercial airport is like entering the new world. There's a new set of rules to follow and new authorities enforcing them. Most people understand that and get to their destination without any problems. But some people just can't help themselves and end up getting kicked off the plane. Today, we're going to look at 7 of those cases. Opens the emergency door. On November 26, 2022, Southwest Airlines Flight 192 left Houston, Texas, headed to Columbus, Ohio, but was forced to make an emergency landing in Little Rock, Arkansas, after a passenger's behavior threatened everyone on board. Arkansas law enforcement was standing by and boarded the plane while the passengers remained in their seats. They were attempting to keep this detour as quick and painless as possible so they could get back in the air and off to Columbus. The suspect was restrained by 2 male passengers near the rear of the plane. Elam, the suspect, jumped out of her seat and attempted to open the emergency door during the flight. To prevent her from storming the cockpit, the emergency landing was ordered.
What's the status? Is she conscious? She's conscious, yeah. Can y'all set her up for me? You're gonna try to slowly get you to your knees, okay? Try to slowly get you to your knees. 3, 2, 1. Up to your knees. Okay. I'm coming around your side. Good spider. Alright, we got some paramedics who want to talk to you.
I want you to get your feet, okay? Right, you just walk with it, you walk.
She's cuffed. Yeah, it's good for now. Just walk forward.
The officers asked her what happened, but she wasn't talking. They'd have to speak to other passengers and crew members to get the real story.
Yeah.
No, I'm okay. I don't need to.
Okay,
I
okay.
just need shoes. I can stand. I'm okay. I need my shoes, please.
Have a seat.
I'm good. I don't want to sit down. I'm okay. If I need to sit, I'll sit.
We'll
Can
put
I have my
them on in the office then. Come on.
Okay.
Would you be more comfortable in a wheelchair?
No, I'm good. I can walk. I just want my shoes.
We're gonna.
Everybody got shoes off. I'm so hungry.
Whenever we get to wherever
I'm
we
okay
can.
though. Like I don't.
We're not going to be walking over anything that's going to hurt your feet between here and where we're going.
Okay, fine. I'll walk there.
So FBI's en route.
Yeah.
And I just figured take her to the office and wait there.
Yeah. That's definitely.
One of the men responsible for apprehending the suspect was the first witness to be questioned by the authorities, and he explained how he was able to get her under control, saving the other passengers from potential doom.
How you doing, boss? My name is Ken. All right? Tell me what's going on.
We had a lady freak out, tried to pull the door. We were restraining her. She bit me while I was restraining her. Stay with her. Kind of like I have PTSD and anxiety. So just kind of.
No.
When you last tennis shot, you know? Been a while? Yeah. All right. You from around here?
Columbus, Ohio.
Yes. Okay, cool. Welcome to
So while they're working on you, I'm gonna get your information and I'll get your statement. Okay? Give me your name.
James Frederick King.
I'm gonna get his blood pressure going, and then.
That's great. Is everything going here? Is everything going here correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, wonderful. James King. Yep.
That's the cooler. I'm sorry.
Oh, I had
Sorry. The car seat and another guy. When you say when doing this, have you done it before?
Yeah, I have.
When was your last one? Or I guess before today. Before this incident.
I have a pretty regular. We're working on that.
Let's see.
Some Xanax this morning.
Do you have any other health conditions?
12
Do you have any other health conditions?
Yes, you might ask.
The suspect was interrogated by a female officer at the scene, but the only information she gained was her place of residence and vital statistics.
Georgetown. Where's that? Kansas? Texas? What's the zip code?
78633. 78633.
78633. How much do you weigh? You don't know?
I don't know myself.
Probably. We're gonna say 160. I don't know. I weigh 160. How tall are you? 5'5". And were you born in Texas? Oh, West Africa. Tutu? Togo? T-O-G-O?
She was held at the local sheriff's office for the FBI. She was booked on federal assault charges and interfering with flight crew members and attendants. A crisis was narrowly averted in this case, but the suspect in our next case was even more extreme. Punching flight attendant. On June 4th, 2021, a Delta Airlines flight left Los Angeles on its way to Nashville. Soon after the first round of service, the pilot was told he needed to make an emergency landing after a passenger attempted to breach the cockpit and had to be subdued by unsuspecting passengers. The aircraft landed safely in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and local police and the FBI were standing by waiting for answers.
I don't know. What happened was, came in flight. I was standing right here, started banging on the door and saying, we need to land the plane. So I was talking to him for a little bit, and then just kept banging on the door. Okay. And then I gently pushed him away, and he pushed me. Okay. And that's when I put him to the ground. Okay. So he was trained? He was trained. Yeah, he was trained from with the zip ties on his hands and feet. Okay. And he's all the way in the back. Is he still acting out? I have no idea. We just, I can talk to the back. We needed like 10 people to restrain him. Yeah. It was, yeah. So, and then he kept saying, when we were rushing him back, he still kept saying, we need to land the plane, we need to land the plane. So, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Did the passengers help you all? Yeah. Okay. All right.
Authorities found the man near the rear of the plane with his wrists zip-tied. He was identified as 43-year-old Asil Christian Norton.
Can we get a tab going on his face? All right, so is he acting up anymore? Has he gotten better for you guys? He's been like this since we put him there. So.
Well, he's been yelling "F you" here and there, right? Right? Yeah. Right. Oh, there we go. Apparently he's going to tell you how he feels.
Wait, is he talking?
Dude, just
is there any way you guys can just say fuck you? You guys got there fires to unlock that? I can't even. Alright, so yeah, I guess
you want some help?
Well, we just trying to get away to unlock that zip tie on the bottom. We got more officers back there.
Yeah. It's taking everything inside me without not f***ing up.
Once all passengers had safely exited the plane, the officers walked Mr. Norton directly into a squad car and took him for interrogation. And inside the terminal, witnesses were called to come forward to tell their version of the events.
We're going to take them straight to our stop for a second right there, okay?
Just slide over.
I'm gonna follow you. Go ahead and slide in and turn around.
It's a real short trip.
We're gonna just drive right over here, okay?
What you need?
What you need?
The man responsible for subduing the suspect came forward and told his story. He mentioned that one of the flight attendants was the real hero, but he'd take his reward from the airline, a $100 credit.
Do you think it'd be wise just to get all the information at FBI complex? Well, I'm getting them, trying to figure out who is who, so that way when they get here, they can do their interview. Okay.
Anybody involved in detaining
Yeah, I've got my notes.
This was the man right here, okay? He was the man that stopped everything.
How many were there that were actually helping detain him?
Probably 3. So the flight attendant's a freaking hero.
Yeah, he's
so
a
he
hero,
got him
yeah.
on the ground, and then he jumped on him on his torso. I was right there, and I was on his shoulder. And then the smaller guy who was sitting to my right,
I think it's Adam, he's back there.
there's a guy. He helped, and then there was like 4 people plus a
And I
flight
jumped on the
attendant.
back of his leg here, so yeah.
Okay. FBI has to respond to this because it happened while in flight, and they're going to want to talk to you guys. So if you guys can just kind of stay kind of close together, they should be here within the next 5-10 minutes.
We're not going to tear my taxes, are they?
No. No.
I think you get a $100 credit on your taxes.
You should, right? You should.
I need more than that, okay? So, this
I
gentleman
think
was
we
the
all
first.
do.
He was the one that we're jumping over first, okay? So it's him and the
Flight
attendant.
attendant.
If I could, if I could just get your names, so that way when they get here, you guys can go ahead and sit back down, and I'll just have them. They can tape for you guys.
Sorry I lost my mask. Sorry. It's,
Oh,
I can
yeah.
find-
It happens. It happens.
I thought I was going to puke all over the guy when I'm carrying him in the back. I was trying to suck wind through this mask. I was so out of breath.
Oh, yeah. Imagine.
I was like, oh, did he? Well, thankfully he didn't do it while I had it. So.
What's your name, sir?
Thomas.
Thomas?
That would have been my
Last name Beaner. B-E-N-E-R-T. Like B-N-E-R-T.
Mr. Norton was read his rights while he sat in a holding cell waiting to be interrogated by the FBI. He decided to waive his right to remain silent and told the officers one of the most bizarre stories you'll ever hear. He talked about brainwashing and sex with the devil. Do you think that'll get him off the hook for assaulting a flight attendant?
Well, what I'm going to ask you, Mr. Norton, is what happened on the flight? What happened that this whole incident transpired?
Well, what happened was I got onto a plane, and on the plane, I realized that everything's a video game. And that I had been hypnotized by friends into believing that it was a video game. And so I thought the devil was going to rape me.
Okay.
And it's either take a choice between the devil raping me or going insane.
Right.
And so, or at least pretending to go insane. So I thought I wanted to be brave. And so I thought, what is the worst outcome? And I thought the worst outcome was for the devil to rape me forever. But then I thought that by thinking that, and then I'm not choosing that'd be out of weakness. And so I chose to go with charging the pilot quarter.
Well, were you intending on hurting yourself or hurting anybody in the plane?
Was that my intention to hurt anybody in the plane?
Yes.
It was not.
It was not?
No.
Are you intending on hurting yourself or anybody right now?
No.
You know that everything that you described, your rational thinking of what's happening might constitute for you to go talk to somebody because that might not be normal? Especially
I
when
realize it's not normal.
when you attack a cockpit on a plane in flight.
I realize it's not normal.
Okay.
FBI investigators arrived and the real questioning began. He was asked how he felt physically and about his mental state for several minutes.
All right, boss. So I'm Eric Harper with the FBI. She's we're special agents. We come down and deal with all sorts of anything that touches the airport. So basically, that anything that happens on board the aircraft, we are the ones that come up here and chat with people. So at this point, it is. I can go over your Miranda rights, but do you want to talk to us or do you want to return?
I mean, I'm open to whatever you guys want.
Well, I can read you your advice of rights. So you know the standard advice of rights. You have the right to remain silent.
Yeah,
You know,
I'll tell you whatever you guys want to know.
Okay. All right. So this is a recorder. I turn on the recorder so I don't have to write everything down.
Yeah.
Okay. So it records our conversation. Okay, turn this on.
Sure.
Okay. Cool. Let me turn this on.
An agent tried to joke with him to lighten the mood, and the other officers tried to keep him talking as well.
Not going to get a sex change operation in the next 60 hours. Sound good?
60 hours, I don't want one ever.
Okay. Well then, you know, it's your right. Unless you want it, you're not getting it. Okay? While you are with me, you are not going to get one. I can promise you that.
Okay.
Sound good?
Okay.
See, my belly's actually good for something.
Make sure to read
Garcia over here is fucking busting my balls. You see him? Look at him. He's laughing at me. He's like this badass.
Hey, I'll get there when you.
Yeah. Where's your phone at, buddy?
I left it in the before I got on the plane and fell out of my pocket.
Oh, so your phone is
in Seattle.
California. Right, California? Seattle or?
No,
you were in LA.
What's that?
Where did you start flying?
Well, I was started flying in Seattle, and I lost my phone in Seattle. I flew to LA, and then from
LA to here.
Yeah.
Okay, so he had a layover in LA. That's why.
They eventually got him ready for transport, then sent him to local precinct for booking.
And then that's it. All the property that we have, it's all in there.
So I say I'm not going to put these on too tight because obviously I'm going to give you some food.
Yeah.
All right. So, you know, all I want is.
Thank you.
So much easier to do this.
All right, do me a favor.
That's it.
All right, Senor, thank you.
Feel good?
Handcuffed, but
Yeah, well, I
it
mean,
is what it is.
I want you to feel as comfortable as possible for the
They're not
drive out there.
pinching or cutting off circulation or anything.
Do not want any circulation cut.
No, we're not going to do that. Okay, hold on for me. Now, this is the painful part, just because we've got a little bit of a drive ahead of us. You're not going to run on me or anything, right?
I will not run.
Because he's slow.
We'll put these on that side. I am going to put this on you. This is just an N95 mask. All right. I'm going to lower your ears below your chin. We'll put this on over top of you. They don't want you. You don't have a hair tie or anything with you, do you?
No.
Just put this down here. That'll be easier. Right? Not here. How's that?
There we go.
He was charged with interfering with a member of a flight crew. The man in our third case was somehow able to take it up yet another notch. Samson Hardridge. On February 18, 2022, a Southwest Airlines flight departed from Dallas, Texas, headed to Burbank, California. Unfortunately, the actions of one man, 33-year-old Samson Hardridge, forced Flight 474 to make an emergency landing in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Hardridge left his seat to use the washroom, but on the way, made a sexual advance towards one of the female attendants. In case that wasn't enough, he decided to relieve himself in front of other passengers. As you might expect, local law enforcement officers were waiting for Samson's plane to land and met him aboard the plane. What excuse do you think he used?
Hey guys, is that 13 Frank? 13 Edward. Walk in, left hand side guys, 13 road.
Left hand side. Behind us? Yes, no.
So 13 Ed, Frank?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to accompany me off the plane. Thank you.
Excuse me, I don't want to like bump into
No, that's okay. I'll move.
Thank you.
You need to grab your things, sir.
So those are all of our daughters, minor daughters back there. Turn your phone off, dude.
I'm good. Stuff is good. Sir, go ahead and grab your things. We gotta get going.
I am, sir.
Thank you.
Those are my daughters.
Hardridge is told he's not under arrest, he's just being detained until the situation gets sorted out. Under arrest or not, he's gonna want a lawyer.
I got some officer working with the Albuquerque Police Department. We got y'all because you got an incident on the aircraft.
Bro, can I just walk off of the f***ing plane?
No, right now you're being detained. You're not free to leave.
Okay. Where am I going?
Go to the top
Alright, dude.
Hey, what? What's your first name?
I have my passport right here.
Yeah.
Just give you all my information, dude. Alright, stand white people, dude.
Yes, 4210 out.
Yes, man, for what? I had to piss. I couldn't go. I asked, can I go to the bathroom? They weren't letting me go to the bathroom.
Miguel?
They got to arrest me, man. Call my fucking, I'm just calling my mom. You don't know what you're doing.
Okay, as soon as you walk out, you make the okay?
Take a picture. Gotcha.
Vegas, lining up B1330, please.
But if I would have pissed on myself, then I would have been fine.
Okay, again, I'm also with the Albuquerque Police Department. Can you tell me what happened?
Sir, I was on an airplane, and I really had to use the restroom. I told them, I recorded it, I knew they was going to head to this level. I really had to use the bathroom. That was it. I said, ma'am, I need to use the restroom. And they told me no. I said, ma'am, I cannot hold it. And I didn't. I have it on camera. Ma'am, I can't hold it.
Was someone in the bathroom?
No. I honestly, I don't remember. I don't think there was, but like I wasn't about to open it up to fucking try to borrow it or be out of my way or something.
The officers waited for the FBI to arrive so they could question the other attendants on the plane, and of course transfer Hardridge for further questioning.
Stop calling me. Call my lawyer.
Well, the actual protocol was you always get them out of the program.
You're not a lawyer. When you come my ear, they don't care what you guys are talking about.
700 from a white courtesy phone. Thank you.
All right, babe, just call. I don't know what else to do. Call my lawyer. They're not even tripping. They just got to do their job.
And he came back negative, right?
Negative.
All right.
I sent his 12 to your cat.
Great.
So, what's going on, officer?
Right now we're waiting for the, we're getting statements from the people in the aircraft, and we're also waiting for the FBI, because I don't know if they're going to talk to you here, or we're going to escort you to our substation.
So what's the crime for doing something like that?
Well, they said that this is FBI, this is federal, you know. So
what about me asking them to go to the bathroom? And I said I'll go to. It wasn't like I wasn't trying to.
He was charged with interfering with a member of a flight crew. The suspect in our next case had a death wish. He tried to open the emergency door mid-flight, trying to open the airplane door. On February 20th, 2024, an American Airlines flight leaving Albuquerque was forced to turn around and return after a man attempted to open the emergency exit while they were in the air. Luckily, the man was overtaken and restrained by a fellow passenger. When authorities entered the plane, they found him sitting calmly near the rear of the plane like nothing happened. The hero passenger waited on the plane with him.
Probably husky guy, probably 6'2", probably 220 pounds at least. White guy. Okay. Short hair. He's in the very back row on the captain's side of the aircraft.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
There's a guy that's sitting next to him said he was federal law enforcement, but on no other thing.
Okay.
So that's who's sitting next to him.
Perfect. Okay.
Whoa, it's me. Yeah. You make it?
Yep.
Very good.
Thank you.
All these people are the able-bodied passengers that they initially helped.
Are you gentlemen doing offshore Albuquerque Police Department?
He's belted in.
Oh, he's about to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What we're doing? Okay. Yes, okay. So, let's see what you got.
His feet are taped and
oh, it's nice.
He's got the flexor.
Yeah,
so his feet are
The man was placed in ankle shackles and ushered into a wheelchair to be transported off the plane and was taken directly to a waiting squad car. The other officers started looking for answers from passengers and crew. No one seemed to have a clear answer of what his motivation was.
Did any of the folks up there want to see my ambulance? Okay, thank you.
It'd be a lot easier to put him in a regular wheelchair. It'd be easier to put him in a regular wheelchair. Watch your step.
So I turn it towards that way and then we can
I don't understand why we're just not walking in
Well, we gotta sit down so we can cut the leg restraints off. Go and sit down so we can cut off your... Don't kick or anything, okay, boss? Yes, sir. Alright. Don't look at you. I got scissors. Alright, he's gonna pull you up, he's gonna probably put you in different restraints, okay? I've got it.
Oh, okay. I'm going to remove your shades today. I don't want you to do anything. Don't try to resist or fight, right? Yes, sir.
This one first. Got this one. Okay, we're cool, right? Yes, sir. You're going to feel some scissors back here, but I'm controlling them. Just stand still. Best way to do it is to go backwards. Just sit on your bottom once he tells you, and then you'll just sit down and pull your feet in, but the officer will tell you when.
Spread your feet from us, spread. Punch your toes out a little bit. Put it bend down at once, please. Just a bit. What did you see? What happened?
So what did the actual incident happen? What happened was I was watching the movie. Flight attendant came and ran and grabbed me and said, "I need your help."
Okay.
Took out my earbuds, ran back there. I saw them pulling him out of the exit row at that time on the ground. I instructed the flight attendant to grab the bag with the flexibles and the duct tape. And so she handed me both those. And we got the passenger handcuffed. And the other gentleman got him in the box.
When the flight attendant told you that you needed help, and did you actually see the guy? Was he trying to fight or was he trying to get away?
No, he was actually very once he was on the ground, he was completely compliant. When we were putting the handcuffs on, he was compliant. Now the emergency exit door, you can see had been tampered with. The cover's been pulled off, and the handle had been tried to put. You can't open that door in flight. It's impossible. But yeah, so you could see the door. You could see where he had done that. He was sitting next to the door there. But like I said, once he was cuffed and we moved him back, he was completely compliant going around. So
it wasn't making any kind of statements, anything like that.
Nothing. No, he didn't speak at all. He didn't even speak when we sat him down on the seat. He was completely quiet and, like I said, subdued and compliant. Really didn't say anything. Wasn't making noise or anything like that. Didn't kick. Wasn't doing anything. So once he was pulled off the door. He really didn't fight back much.
Now, when you guys, where did you guys depart from?
Here.
Okay, when you guys are moving out, you guys are backing up, or when the plane was boarding, you didn't notice anything odd?
I didn't notice anything odd about him, and I was watching the passengers coming on for those reasons, and we didn't, nothing odd was going.
FBI agents were eager to speak to the man that committed such a bizarre crime, seemingly out the blue.
Take 1 second. I'm probably have you stand up here in just a second. A little bit. Yeah, and then a little bit. I got it. Wait up. Sorry.
What's your name, man? Justin. Justin, what's your last name?
Go and stand up.
Swanson? Yeah, common spelling for both, S-W-A-N-S-O-N. What's up? For your last name, how do you spell it?
S-W-A-N-S-O-N.
All right,
Is
Justin.
it Justin or Dustin?
Justin.
Justin, okay.
And his passport's on the table there.
There you go.
Okay, go ahead and lean forward. You right-handed?
I am.
Okay. I'm gonna take off your right cuff so that you can sign paperwork that they have, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead and place your hand on top of your head, okay? Once I take it off. That's probably relieving, right? Alright, cool. You're good to go. That's his carry-on luggage there.
Alright.
And this was your backpack, right? Because there was another black backpack.
It does just that one backpack was mine.
Cool, cool on.
Anything else left on the plane?
I think they got my phone, my book, and my headphones, I think.
So.
Alright, Justin, my name's Stacy Stout, Special Agent with Albuquerque FBI Field Office.
Nice to meet you.
So, before we ask any questions, I'm just gonna go through this document with you. It's your advice of rights. So it's 338. I'm just gonna go through it with you line by line. You can read it with me. So, before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions. You have the right to have a lawyer with you during the questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop answering at any time. Now, if you could read this sentence for me out loud.
I have read this statement of my rights and I understand what my rights are. At this time, I am willing to answer questions without a lawyer present.
Do you?
Yep.
Okay.
After several minutes, the agents were no closer to finding a motive. They did learn he was going to Toronto to visit his wife and that he worked as a security guard.
Do you?
Yep.
Okay. So if you want, if you can sign right below the consent sentence that you just read out loud.
And if you don't want us to record, we can step out, but unfortunately, if we're here, we have to.
No, I think it's fine. I just heard the beep and I turned around. Oh, yeah. I was just curious what it was. Not so long ago.
I put it on loud because you forget sometimes, and it just reminds me.
So where are you headed today?
No, from the train
I'm
station.
going to Toronto.
Toronto? Where are you looking to be there?
I was going to go meet my wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was taking you to Toronto? Does she live there?
Yeah. Oh, she says she does.
What do you mean?
Oh, I haven't been there yet.
You haven't been to Toronto yet, where your wife lives?
Yeah.
Okay. When did she move out there?
I don't know.
Do you know how long she's lived there?
I don't.
How long have you guys been married?
A while. A long time.
Okay. So you've been married to your spouse for a while. She moved to Toronto at some point, unknown time. Do you have an address for it?
I don't have any memories.
Okay.
It's in my phone.
What's her name?
Lilith.
Lilith? How do you spell that?
L-I-L-T.
L-I-L-H. What's her last name?
So,
Unknown last name.
maybe 16 him, and if they don't, we'll call it 2600 mile away.
I don't think you'll believe that.
Okay. All
You're
right.
lay on us.
Go ahead.
I met her somewhere else before this.
Before you were born, or?
Oh, before this body was born, yeah.
Okay.
Finally, the craziness is revealed, and he admitted that he did it to try and prove his loyalty to his wife. The story gets even more bizarre before he's transported to the local jail.
Trained her and all over the place, but I mean, it's
Not worth recounting, because, okay, I guess what I'm getting at, to be frank, is where they criminal acts, right? Because what you did today was, Brad, was to prove you had faith in her, right? But obviously there's a lot of passengers on that plane that weren't hearing Lil talk to them, and obviously you endangered their lives. So that's why we ask, is there other things she's asked you to do that you've done?
I understand. I haven't. There's nothing else. I haven't done anything else.
Okay. And just again, we ask these questions, and there's no offense meant by this. Are you? Sorry, I was pressing for my next questions. Right? Do you take any medications?
No, I haven't taken ibuprofen in some time.
Any other medications?
No.
Have you already seen a doctor, medical professionals for anything?
Okay.
Okay. Have you ever? For any mental health issues, any physical issues that you think would be relevant for us to know about right now?
I had migraines when I was a kid.
Okay.
Do you still have those?
No.
Okay.
Okay. I don't have any other questions, Steve. Is there anything else you think you need to tell us? Have you ever been arrested before?
I was detained once for trying to get a drunk guy out of a vehicle. I was knocking on the window, and I was intoxicated too, and the cop came up and pulled me in the car. He might not have recorded it, I don't know.
So you were knocking on, was it your friend's window you were knocking on?
My neighbor in Iowa. It was long, they wanted out of the Navy.
Okay, but were you arrested in process?
No.
Okay, just detained in the back of his car until he resolved it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So after you tried to open the door?
Oh, it was locked. I was just knocking on the window. I was asking him to stop honking the horn.
On the plane? When you were trying to open the door?
No, the guy in Iowa.
Okay, well, circling back to the plane just now. After you tried to open the door, what do you remember happening?
I remember it all. They pinned me down and dragged me to the back.
Okay.
After tying my shoes, ankles, wrists.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Imagine they'll probably place that hand back in cuffs for a little waiting, and then we'll get back in touch.
All right.
You can actually keep it down there. Hey, Justin, are you recovering from any mental illnesses?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, one other question. I think I already asked this question. I just want to double check. Have you ever been seen by a mental health professional?
My parents got divorced when I was just in elementary school. I got to see a psychiatrist during that time.
Okay, and was anything diagnosed, prescribed at that time?
I said,
you don't recall? Yeah. Right. All right.
Try to get some air back here for your arm.
Thank you.
The charges filed against this man are unknown as the FBI continues to investigate. We move to Atlanta for our next case, where a high-ranking politician was up to no good and got caught. Ali Carter. On December 29, 2021, authorities arrived at the Atlanta International Airport to arrest a wanted criminal. It wasn't just any suspect, it was Ali Carter, the chief of staff to the newly elected mayor of Atlanta. Apparently, Ali made terroristic threats against his ex-wife, and there was a warrant for his arrest. The officers stand by, waiting for the best moment to give Mr. Carter the bad news. His plan to skip town didn't quite get off the ground. He was placed in cuffs and given an escort back into the terminal. He gave the officers a reminder of just who he was. They didn't care as much as he hoped they would have explained reality to him.
I think the one standing up might be the one you're looking for. Okay. Yeah.
Hold on.
Mama, so you trying to come out?
No, it's okay. Oh, no, I'm not already. Go ahead. Hi, how are you?
How you doing?
What was the said person said? It said F11. Yeah, but I think he might have switched. Who's Mr. Carter here? Yeah. Come on. What's your first name? Ali. Okay. Turn around. Yeah, you had some issues with your. Well, I ain't gonna. Yeah, can we do it on that? I got to cuff you first. Turn around. Are you sure? Yep. Okay. Thanks. Make sure you get my good side, right? Carry on. Right here in between the road. The world's coming to an end. It's sad. Come on. No, just don't worry about it. Yeah, it is. Thank you. Yeah, you had some. You got a warrant for your arrest for terroristic threats. Apparently, your wife or your ex or whatever recorded you saying. You have any luggage on this plane? Yeah, it is. Okay. Well,
Does he have items on the
you have items on the inside?
No,
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. Well, American Airlines will. You get in touch with them about getting your check luggage. All right.
Well, my girlfriend is on the plane,
All right.
so she can get my check luggage.
Okay. All right. We're good. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So what's my ex-wife?
We'll explain to you.
Do y'all know who I am?
Yeah, Ali.
No, do you know my job?
No, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna show you.
Well, it doesn't matter. We got
It does matter. I'm chief of staff to Andre Victor.
Okay. Well, you still have a warrant for your arrest. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Mitch, you coming out? Okay.
Yeah. And then look at the top left.
Yeah, come on, you got it. I got you.
Look at my right field, man. That's right field.
Well, you got a warrant for terroristic threats.
That's crazy,
Well,
man. I never made no terroristic threats to anybody.
Right. Okay. It's you and me. Yeah, what's up, man? What happened? Oh, it's okay.
She's crazy, man.
Okay.
You gotta go. Hey, call the mayor, man. I'm chief of staff to our new mayor, man. What a warrant. Like, that's crazy, dude. Like, call
I'm
Chief
sorry, I got a lot of
man.
things going on.
Let
What did you
him
say?
know Ali.
Ali tried to throw questions back at the officers, but that didn't help his case. He was loaded up in a squad car and taken to the police office in the airport.
The probable cause to say that a crime possibly happened, a judge could issue a warrant for a person to answer to that charge.
Okay.
Not saying that you're guilty, but somebody could say that you did something and show proof to the judge that, hey, listen, this is what I'm bringing to you, that a crime could have possibly happened. I need this person to come to court to answer to that. That's all that is.
Okay.
All right? It's not you going to jail, not going to prison for 30 years. It's, you've been somebody alleged that you did something criminal, and you.
When was the last time you've been put in handcuffs?
Sir, that's not a question. That has no relevance to do what we got to do right here,
Yeah,
sir.
I understand. I'm
Yes.
just saying, you know, it's all part of it.
Part of. Yeah, I got you. Okay, what you feeling?
Oh, this is bananas. I don't believe what is going on here. Like, this woman get $2,000 a month from me. Like, I don't. What the hell, man?
Yeah, you still got that.
Ali Carter had to answer to the charges of uttering terroristic threats. The result of the case is unknown. The Florida man in our next case decided to have a few too many drinks before boarding his flight. Let's see how that worked out for him. Taking out the vape pen. On October 28, 2023, authorities in Miami-Dade County were called to the Spirit Airlines terminal at Miami International Airport to deal with a passenger who had to be removed from a flight. He was using a vape pen and then caused a commotion when he attempted to get his phone charger from his carry-on luggage. He was escorted off the plane without the cord, and he was losing his mind because of it.
iPhone charger?
There's no need to say by words. You're in an airport.
No! That I want everybody to know what the Spirit is on. I got my motherfucking iPhone
Sir,
charger.
you will be arrested if you keep screaming this way. Do you want to end up in Dade County Jail?
No, I want to know why the fuck I was
then
pulled
you're
off the
about to
phone.
be arrested if
I
you
was-
continue
I want
to
to know
scream
why
like
I was
that.
pulled off the phone.
Look what
The
you're doing.
motherfucking
See all those
plane.
people there? See the crowd that you just gathered here? Because of your
getting
screaming.
an iPhone charger.
For you screaming.
For getting
We
an
could talk.
iPhone charger.
If you
That's
lower
why I
your
was
voice-
pulled off the plane.
If you lower your voice,
If
we can
I
talk
was
and I
pulled
can
off the
help you.
plane,
Sir, listen
Okay.
to me.
I
If
will
you
listen to
lower
you.
your voice,
Sir,
I can help you.
Okay, let's go.
So please, lower it, then we could talk like humans.
Okay.
That
Absolutely.
way everybody could go on their way, because right now you're just creating a scene. And I don't want to arrest you
Absolutely.
for disorderly conduct.
You don't have
Are
any
we
problems
clear?
with me. I don't have any problems with you. What
Great,
I have a
then let
problem
me
with
help-
is that they confiscated my property,
Let me have
saying
your
that
ID.
I did something.
Let me have your
when
ID.
I was just trying to grab my iPhone
hear you, I hear
charger.
you. Calm
Look,
down. Let
it
me
is
get your
hanging
ID.
out of my motherfucking bags.
No, you see, you're dropping everything.
I
Calm
don't
down.
give a if I'm dropping everything.
Listen, that's not the way to talk here. Not in the airport. I'm trying to tell you. Calm down, or you're gonna
So
be
the way that
arrested.
they just addressed me on the motherfucking
I
plane for
could
grabbing
help
my
you. I could
charger.
help you, but not with this. Not this way.
All right.
Not the way that
Yes,
you're
sir.
talking to me.
Yes, sir.
After it seemed like the situation was under control, the officers gave him a chance to explain himself, but he was still upset, and there was only one way this encounter was going to end.
Misunderstanding. Spirit Airlines came from me.
Remember the volume that I told you.
I understand.
All right.
Spirit Airlines came from me when I was simply trying to grab my iPhone charger. I had already gave them my vape that they thought I was using on the motherfucking aircraft.
What did I say about the bywords?
Using on the aircraft.
Okay.
And then they came back to me after I had already grabbed my charger, after the airline pilot announced that we would have to go back to the gate.
All right, listen, this is the thing. Because they're a private business, I know you might not understand this because you're a little upset. You're no longer flying with them. So we're going to leave this area.
Okay.
All right? Let's pick up your stuff and let's go outside over there. Your
So am I
earbud.
going to get refunded for my plane?
Yes, you will be refunded.
Okay.
For
Your
earbuds. Who's this? Is this yours or?
No, that's the gentleman's over there.
Let's walk this way.
Let's go.
All right, so let's walk over there. You want me to get you the fuck? No.
I got medical info. I got flight info.
This is what this shit do.
All right, let's walk.
AirPods. Don't grab your AirPods online, Bradley.
Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. This way.
For a pair of fucking AirPods. A pair of fucking AirPods, bro.
Lowering that voice. Remember what I told you.
The officers waited for the slightest wrong move, and when he made it, they made theirs.
Y'all got me. Look, this is what I grabbed. This is what I grabbed out of my carry-on. Y'all motherfuckers want to make a big deal about a goddamn iPhone charger.
Sir, what are you doing, sir? Calm down, sir. Calm down. We told you. Calm down. Calm down, sir. Stop doing that, sir. Stop it. Stop it.
I dropped my bag.
No, sir. No, you're not. You threw it at us. Calm down.
We got video cameras. We're watching everything, brother.
It's too tight.
It's too tight. Do another one. You look for this, and we told you. Calm down.
I did.
No, you didn't.
And this is how you're going to shoot.
You didn't talk.
Hold on. Turn sideways.
That's it. Put them sideways. Hey, listen to me. You're gonna use your legs and you're gonna get up. You understand?
Sir, respectfully, I did not throw my
Your
bag.
chest, and then we gotta get up. There you go. Go. One more time. Use your legs. Use your legs. Use your legs. There you go.
That's it. Put this in your pocket, okay? Let's go. Respectfully, I did not throw my bag.
The suspect repeats his story a final time so that the officer can lock it in.
Hey, what's up?
Do you have any pain? You're good? You want any medical assistance?
I have no pain.
No pain.
Besides the pain that I just got pulled off the plane for holding the vape in my hand.
I understand, brother, but I don't work for the airlines. All right?
Sir,
Emotional.
what I'm saying you do.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. But I have nothing to do with emotional pain. All right. I'm asking you if you're good physically. If you feel good. You need any medical assistance?
I had a few drinks earlier. I already expressed that to the doctors.
Okay. So you had some drinks.
Yes.
Okay.
Earlier. About 2-3 hours earlier.
Okay.
I have all the receipts in my bag.
Perfect. Do you take any medication or anything?
Yes.
What medication do you take? So maybe the correct. So probably the drinks and the medication probably they didn't sit you well, brother.
No, sir. It's just the fact that the airline attendant literally saw me pull my vape out of my pocket trying to like locate my iPhone charger.
Okay.
And then she confiscated it, right? That was one thing. But then I reached up to my bag in the overhead compartment to grab my iPhone charger.
All right, bro.
He was charged with disorderly intoxication. At his trial, the judge dismissed the charges, and the case was thrown out. We stay in Florida for our final case, where a drunk woman decided that she didn't like the way the flight attendants were talking to her husband. Accusing flight attendant. On February 15, 2024, law enforcement officers were called to escort a drunk passenger from a flight leaving the Charlotte County Airport. The pilot asked that she be removed after yelling and making accusations that a flight attendant was flirting with her husband. It was clear from the beginning that she shouldn't be drinking alcohol.
And my ears are plugged.
Step down.
Over there.
Go ahead, go.
Don't be mean.
I'm not being mean.
Yeah.
I just said.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Here, come with me. We're gonna go that way. You have a driver's license?
Do?
You see it?
But I would like you to tell me why.
I will. I'll explain it to you.
I'm just apply with.
All right, come on. Come on. You're in a secure area. Come on.
Her husband showed up, and she immediately blamed him for the whole ordeal. For the encore, she refused to cooperate with the officer.
I'm Sergeant Marsh. I work for the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office.
And what is the problem?
You know, I know. Sir, that way.
Dougie?
That way.
Go. You started it. Go.
Is this your husband?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me have your ID. Hey, you can go ahead.
No. Not until you tell me.
Okay. Listen, I'm
What
going
is
to
the
arrest
problem?
you if you don't give me your ID.
You have
Plain
no
and
right.
simple.
No right.
Yes.
Actually, you know what?
Drunk.
My son. What? I'm what?
Drunk and disorderly.
Well, that would be from Allegiant, wouldn't it?
Listen, I don't care. I didn't give you the drinks.
I'm not drunk.
Marcy,
No.
give him your
No.
ID.
Give me your ID.
Marcy, just give me your ID and we'll go home. Let's go. Come on.
You go.
No, I'm not.
This all started because of you.
It's nothing to do
Listen.
It did.
Listen, this doesn't have to be that hard. I just need your information.
Exactly right.
Are you his? What's her name?
Marcy.
Spell her first name.
No.
M-A-R-C-Y.
Quit.
Hey.
Go.
Stop it.
No.
Stop.
Arrest me.
I may.
I welcome it.
I may. Don't touch
I
me.
welcome
Do
it.
not touch me.
You know why I welcome it? Because I have it all on video.
Okay, what's her first name?
Marcy.
Spell it.
M-A-R-C-Y.
M-A-R-C what?
Why?
Ma'am.
Stop it.
Stop.
You know what? I've been waiting for
Stop.
5 hours
Stop.
to have a cigarette.
Stop.
Arrest me.
Stop.
Arrest me.
Marcy,
Stop.
stop it.
No.
As soon as we
it
get-
all started
As
from
soon,
What
hey,
from we? What?
your mouth.
as soon as
Go
we get,
what?
ma'am, as soon as we get this over with, you'll be able to go get your stuff and you'll be able to
we'll
leave.
go home.
And
Marcy,
if
I don't
you
even care.
give me your ID.
No,
Mr.
I'm
Marshall,
not.
Sergeant.
Because you know what?
Oh, what's that?
Allegiant,
Sergeant Marsh. What? Do you guys live in Florida?
overserved his
that's
ass
fine.
all night.
That's fine.
Not
That's
mine.
fine. That's fine.
His.
Do you live in Florida?
No, we
No.
live in Michigan.
Okay.
Insulting the flight attendant, her husband, and the officer wasn't enough, so she started blaming Allegiant Airlines for her situation as well. The officer soon had enough and she was cuffed and escorted into a police vehicle.
Take me in. You have no
Okay,
right.
put your stuff down.
You have
Put
no
your
right.
stuff down. Turn around.
That's a
Turn around.
good deal, Marcy. You're an asshole.
You're under arrest.
You didn't even tell me what the problem was.
I explained to you
No, you
3
didn't.
or 4 different
No, you
times.
You never said what the problem was.
They're complaining that you're drunk and disorderly.
Oh, well, they served me.
Okay, I get that they served you.
I hope you're happy.
300 Central. I'm gonna have a white female under arrest.
Yep.
Here at the airport. Can you have a unit meet me here?
Now, can I have a cigarette?
No.
10-4. No.
Come on.
You little man syndrome? Is that what it is?
Well, we're going through the airport.
Little man syndrome?
Let's go.
Oh, let's show it off. Woo! Because they overserved me on Allegiant. And I get arrested because they overserved me on Allegiant. Now you want to fucking arrest me? I just got off the goddamn plane. How does that look for Allegiant? Real nice. You're pissing me off. Don't you squeeze my arm like that. I'm telling.
Stop.
Don't.
Stop.
Don't you.
Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
the bruises that will be there? Let go of me.
Stop.
Let
Stop.
go of me. You're being
Stop.
a son of a bitch.
300 402. I'm by my office. I'm trying to bring her through there. She's causing a scene.
I'm causing a scene. My wrists are being bruised. My arm is being bruised.
Stop. Stop. You are under arrest. Now you're resisting. You are
How
resisting
am I
arrest.
resisting?
Because you are fighting.
How am I fighting you?
You're fighting.
I'm right here against the f***ing door.
So why are you
Am I
hitting the
not
door?
right here against the f***ing door?
Stop.
How am I resisting?
Stop. Stop.
How am I resisting?
Relax.
Stop
Relax.
being a little man
Relax.
person. Think about your wife.
Relax.
Think about your children.
Relax.
All I did was come here for vacation.
Well,
Yeah. Well,
fortunately, you're going to be doing your first part of the vacation in our jail.
yeah, of course, because you're a little man. Can't wait to get in front of that judge. Because my phone is still recording.
That's fine.
And
That's
the bruises?
That's fine.
The
And
bruises?
there's no bruises.
Oh, there will be in the morning. Oh, really? Oh, search me.
I said I haven't searched you.
The cuffs?
All right, nurse, real quick. You have anything on your person? Anything in your pocket?
You mind if I put this down?
No, I don't want my shit in there.
I'm not
No.
putting it back there. I'm going through your stuff to get your ID.
No, you have no right. I want an attorney. No, I request an attorney. You
Okay.
No,
Have a seat.
hang on. This is wrong.
Sit.
You have no right to go
Sit
through
in
my
the car.
The game is over, but Marcy couldn't help herself and announced that she was going to sue the officers and the airline.
Nobody else complained on the plane, but the one stewardess, because she was mad when I said, don't pull your hair down and shake it like that I have a video of. I want to go to my hotel.
You're going to jail.
Okay. And you know what? Allegiant and your ass will be sued. We come here for vacation and we end up with this? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Your ass will be sued, I'll tell you that right now.
She was charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. The state later dropped both charges.